What's going on YouTube? I'm Andrew and this is SGF Adventures channel. So today what I wanted to do is focus in on a question that came across one of my previous videos from Todd Parks. And Todd Parks is asking a basic maintenance question for the Honda CRF250L. So Todd, he has a 2016 Honda CRF250L, and what he thought was the valve adjustments are not until 16,000 miles. So he was wondering if my valves were out of spec when I had my valve adjustment done. He currently has 466 miles on the bike, and he's just wondering if he should go to the shop and let them do the first service, which he hates because he's the only one that he trusts working on his vehicles. So, Todd, I can only answer the question for myself, and when it comes to the service schedule for the Honda CRF250L, the 2015 model, what that called for was the initial valve adjustment was at the 600 mile mark. So at the 600 mile mark, what they recommended doing was a valve adjustment, engine oil, and the engine oil filter. After that initial adjustment, you're not looking at another valve clearance check until approximately 16,000 miles. So that first one does take place at the 600 mile mark for the Honda CRF250L, the 2015 model. And then after that initial 600 mile service, the next valve check is at the 16,000 mile mark, followed by the 32,000 mile mark. Now when it comes to the engine oil change for the CRF250L, they recommend changing that oil and the oil filter at 8,000 miles and then again at the 16,000 mile mark. So they are looking at a engine oil change every 8,000 miles. Now personally for my bike, I get it changed quite a bit more frequently, typically every year or 3,000 miles, whichever comes first. So to give you all a rundown on the cost of ownership of a Honda CRF250L, if you're in the market for one, what I looked at was I wasn't comfortable doing that initial 600 mile valve check, so I did take it to a certified dealer. I took it to Honda the Ozarks in Southwest Missouri. They're located in Springfield. If you're looking at getting a Honda product, I would completely recommend going there. Whether you're looking at a motorcycle, an ATV, a dirt bike, definitely go check them out. First of all, they've got the best prices in the area, hands down. There's many YouTubers that can vouch for that. And then secondly, they have a fantastic service department as well as parts if you need those. So the first service came in at 558 miles, and I'm looking at a grand total of $231. So that did include engine oil, the engine filter, the drain washer, and then the first service. There was no, there was no valves that needed adjustment. They were all within spec. So that's kind of the cost of that initial service. Now, the second one I brought in was going to be just shy of the 3,000 mile mark, and that is the oil change. So I did take it to Honda the Ozarks as well, just to see what they would charge and have them do it for the first go around since the bike was still under warranty. And what we're looking at there was a grand total of $42.25. So if you're wanting to do this on your own, the cost of parts through Honda was $26.26. So if you're doing it on your own, it's going to cost less than $30. The service manual recommends doing it every 8,000 miles, so you can theoretically really stretch that out. But I typically like to maintain my vehicles on a little more regimented schedule. And in that engine being a 250cc that gets ran pretty hard for long periods of time, whether you're on the highway or single track, I personally change that about every 3,000 miles. So hopefully this video helps answer some questions. If y'all have any other questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below this video. And I'd like to thank everyone for checking out these videos. Now, I've had a lot of people check the videos out, and not everyone's subscribed. So if you find these videos informative, you learn something from them, you enjoy watching them, please subscribe to the channel. It really means a lot and it helps the channel grow. And if you have friends that want to learn about maintenance to the Honda CRF250L or just different tips that I've done to the bike or things I put on it, go ahead and recommend the channel to them. And go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you like the video. So once again, I'd like to thank you for checking out SGF Adventures channel. If you have any questions, leave them below, and I'll do a follow-up video to see if I can answer those questions. So until the next video, we'll see you then.